Yeah, she works, right? So that's part of the problem. All right.
Yeah, she never told me a lot because at first we are in one classroom. After one class, she changed to another classroom. She told me, CC, the teacher CC speak faster, and she uh, cannot understand very well. So she changed to another teacher. Is a man. I never know that her teacher.
I don't have the schedule in front of me, so I'm not sure exactly what
Yeah.
class
So,
she joined, but
but maybe since you have finished one period of uh, class, and she can choose a new level. So
yeah,
the staff your staff arrange her to attend a upper intermediate class, want to her to try.
a different class, yeah. A different
Yeah.
class. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But I think maybe too short. But she like other teachers, so she changed the room. So because yesterday is the first day of the new term, so lots of students.
Yeah, it's busy, right?
Yeah, yeah, very busy. Um, our classroom is too small, and all students continue to come, cannot stay enough room. So one classmate come out to another, and since I after one class then come to other classroom.
Right. Yeah, I know. The first day is always a bit stressful. We need to always work that out.
Oh, so when Thursday when I will come to USC, cannot find lots of like
I think there will be lots of students, but it will just more organized. But usually the first day, because students are jumping between the different classes. So I think the first day is usually a little bit um,
oh.
um, stressful. Yeah, a little bit stressful.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So Mike, today what we're doing is we're looking at actually our new book. It's called Intermediate Plus. It's actually, yeah, between intermediate and upper intermediate. So I think you studied this class, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
your staff uh see
recommended.
yeah, she give me this uh new but don't have the new book.
Yeah, I know.
Just
We're still waiting.
okay. Introduce me this uh higher than intermediate and the lower upper level.
Right. Yep. It goes between intermediate and upper intermediate. So intermediate plus.
Mm,
Nice.
so lots of students they cannot arrive or reach the upper, but they maybe they speak speak ability is okay, so choose
Right.
class level because
Yes.
in my view intermediate and then upper.
Right. So this was the old way, right? So this was the old way. We had beginner, elementary,
Yeah,
intermediate,
in
pre-intermediate,
yeah, yeah,
intermediate, upper
in,
intermediate, advanced.
yeah,
But
sure.
the problem is, Mike, this there's a big jump. There's a big jump between intermediate to upper intermediate. Quite a
Big
quite a big
big jump.
jump.
Yeah,
So
yeah. a large
So I
step.
think that's why Oxford and English File, I think that's why they decided to put in an inter plus
Ah,
just to kind of help students get from here to here. Yeah, so
oh
that's
yeah,
why.
yeah,
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 that's
yeah.
because it's a big jump.
I got it. So before the lots of students they repeat the intermediate for 2 times or maybe 3 times.
Yeah, exactly. So I think students will still repeat the same level, but I think that before they go to upper intermediate, they should definitely go to inter plus.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. They can
um,
choose. They have to choose. Maybe
right,
they repeat, and maybe they can choose plus, intermediate plus.
exactly, exactly.
Ah, okay.
All right. So today, probably yesterday you might have studied this, or you might study it tomorrow. So here's a little preview for you. And anyone watching on YouTube, I know there's 3 of you now. Don't be shy. Ask a question. You can just comment. Just ask a question. Any question. It's okay. You can ask like if I'm married or how many kids I have. I don't care. Just ask a question. Throw it there. But today, basically, we're talking about pronouns. Pronouns. All right.
Pronounce.
So we have many different kinds of pronouns. We have subject pronouns. We have object pronouns, and then these are similar to pronouns, but they're called the possessive adjective. And then we have possessive pronouns. Okay.
Oh,
So, of course, our subject pronouns, like English, always follows right subject plus verb
plus verb plus
plus
object.
object, right? And of course, we have the pronouns that follow that. Now, this is really easy. So this is more like, helping you get into the textbook and should be quite easy for you, right? So I, we, you, they, he, she, and it, right? Of course, those are our subject pronouns. If we look at our object pronouns, me, us, you, that's the same. Them, him, her, and it, right? So those are all the same from beginner class, elementary class. This is kind of just an overall review, right? So this
Sure.
is kind of our possessive adjectives, possessive pronouns, things like that. So a possessive adjective, all right, a possessive adjective, and I know I'm going quickly. This should be easy for you guys. A possessive adjective, right, is here we're looking at like my, right? So usually a possessive adjective, right? A possessive adjective usually plus a noun, right? So we would say like my pen, right? Your teacher, something like that. So that's a possessive adjective, and then plus a noun, my pen, mine. And then a possessive adjective plus a noun equals a possessive pronoun, right? A possessive adjective plus a noun equals a possessive pronoun. So my pen equals mine, right? Your teacher equals yours, right? So these are the possessive pronoun. These are the possessive pronouns that we use, right? So again, we have possessive pronouns. So again, my plus pen equals mine. Your pen equals yours. His, her, its pen equals his pen, her pen, or its pen. Not sure why this textbook didn't write that as well. Its pen, right? Also okay, right? Our and ours, your pen, yours, their pen, theirs, right? Those are all just kind of pronouns, kind of what we're talking about. And that'll help us get into what we're the main topic today, which is verbs with two objects. So sometimes, as I just told you, right? Oh, English is subject, verb, object, right? But sometimes a subject or an object, we can have two objects in the sentence. So we can have an indirect object and we can have a direct object. So I made a YouTube video about this yesterday. So if after today, if it's difficult, of course you can go and watch. I'll put the link in the comments below, and you can go and watch that video if this is difficult for you. And again, if you have a question, let me know. Mike, I know you're muted. It's okay. I'll just go first, and then we'll go from there. All right.
Yeah, because some noise come from the road side.
Okay.
So
okay.
I
Thank you. I
mute.
appreciate that.
Okay.
All right. So let's take a look at two example sentences, right, that actually have the same meaning, right? So here's number one, and here's number two. All right. So I can say, my wife bought me a watch. Okay. My wife bought me a watch, right? My wife bought me a watch. Okay. So a watch is a thing. And of course, me, I'm a person, right? My wife bought me a watch. Now, there's another way that I can say this sentence, all right? There's another way that I can say this sentence. My wife bought. And then we can switch these around. We can switch these around. My wife bought a watch.
For me.
My wife bought a watch. Yeah, right, exactly. For, okay, I'm just switching up the colors here, so I shouldn't do that. For me, right? For me. So we just switch the order of the two objects. We just switch the order of the two objects. Now, one of the difficult things about this is we have buy and we have for. Okay, we have buy for. We buy something for somebody. We buy something for somebody. So that's why if we have the thing first, and then the person second, we have to use a preposition. We have to use a preposition. Usually these prepositions are for or to, right? I bought something for you, right? I bought something for you, right? So that is how we could, and of course, these actually have the same meaning. These actually have the same meaning. Now, of course, I can, because we talked about pronouns, of course, I can use it. My wife bought it for me. No problem. Hey, Matt, nice watch. Oh, thank you. My wife bought it for me. My wife bought it for me. Is okay. I can use a pronoun instead of the thing, right? I can use a pronoun instead of the thing. But, all right, let's move this down a little bit. If I want to use a pronoun here, right? No. My wife bought me it. No. My wife bought me it. If we want to use the pronoun, it has to be number two. It has to be the second sentence. It has to be the second sentence if we want to use a pronoun. Okay? So if we want to use a pronoun.
The pronoun only instead the direct object.
Well, this is a pronoun, right?
Yeah,
Me is a pronoun. So that's okay, right? I can say, okay, I don't want to write my name in red because that's not good, right? I bought, right? My wife, okay, my wife or his wife or some wife or something bought Matt a watch. Okay, that's fine. For Matt is okay. No problem. No problem. Yeah. So actually me, right? Me is a pronoun. But what I'm saying is we can only, for the indirect object, okay, the green, that's an indirect object, just means it's a thing, okay? Just means it's a thing. Don't worry about indirect, direct, not important.
Okay.
Just means it's a thing.
I think it puts in the indirect
right
objects, please.
Right. But if the thing is at the end of the sentence, we can't use the pronoun. If the thing is in the middle of the sentence, it's okay. We can use the pronoun.
Oh, okay.
Right. It's okay. All right. So same, we can also, so if you want to think like, okay, which verbs use for and which verbs use to, right? So with for, okay, we're going to use bring, buy, cook, find, get, make, right? So we can use all of these different verbs with this form, right? With this form, right? My wife bought me a watch. My wife gave me a watch, right? No problem. I can change that. My wife gave a watch for me, or sorry, give is down here. Found, okay? She found a watch for me, right? She found a watch for me, right? She found a watch for me. So if you just caught my mistake, right? Actually, we give something to somebody. We give something to somebody, right? So it's a little bit different, right? So we can look at the same example.
She gave me a pencil.
Okay, she gave me some letters, right? She gave me some letters. Here are some letters, right? She gave me some letters, okay? We have a direct object and we have an indirect object, okay? We have an indirect object. Now, of course, instead of the some letters, I can use a pronoun. So what pronoun would we use, Mike?
She gave this not single but plural.
Right.
Maybe theirs. Oh, sorry. It's.
So here we're looking at an object pronoun. So which
Oh yeah.
which one are we going to use? Which object pronoun are we going to use for letters?
Letters is not a man. Is an object. So maybe theirs or it's.
So here we're looking only here. So which
Oh,
one do you think it would
object.
be?
Them.
Them, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Exactly, right? She gave, so I can say she gave them, right? She gave them
To me, eh?
to, right?
Oh.
Let's just not be lazy. She gave them to me, right?
Oh, I got it. Okay.
She gave them to me, right? So that's okay. Again, Mike, if I want to say she gave some letters to me, that's okay as well. No problem. Same meaning, right? Same.
If we only give one letter,
Yeah, it.
it okay. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
right?
Give it.
Then we're back here, right? A watch, a letter,
Ah,
right? A
it.
watch, a letter. But we give to, okay? We give
Give to.
to. We
Ah.
buy for, we give to. We buy for
Oh.
somebody, we give to somebody, right? So again, if we look over here, right? Let's actually change the colors just to make it easier for you guys, right? If I want to say with to, okay, we give something to somebody, we lend something to somebody,
Then
we offer
offer
something to
something to
somebody,
somebody.
right? We read something to somebody. Every day I read a book to my kids. Every day I read a book to my kids, right? We sell something to somebody, right? We sell something to somebody. So Mike, when the new textbooks come, we will sell one
Sell
to
book
you,
to
right?
me.
We will sell one to you,
Yeah.
right?
Sell new book to me.
We send something to somebody. We show something to somebody. We take something to somebody, and we write something to somebody. Okay, so those are all just different. Why for? Why for and why to with these verbs? There's no why. Must
Oh, no
remember.
rule.
No
Just
rule.
just
Remember,
remember.
right?
Oh, okay.
So you kind of have to memorize
Mm.
these verbs. Okay, you have to memorize these verbs. So just one more time, let's have a look. Right, my wife bought me a watch. Okay, my wife bought a watch
Watch
for me. Okay,
Mm.
right, same meaning. If I want to use a pronoun, I must use number 2. Pronoun for number 1, we can't do it. Okay, we can't do it. Okay, so same thing. She gave me some letters. She gave me some letters. She gave them to me. She gave them to me. Again, number one, number two, same meaning. If we want to use the pronoun, we must use number two. If we want to use the pronoun, again, I can't say she gave me them. No, we can't say she gave me them. Right? This is wrong. She gave me them. No, we can't. Can't do it. It's not okay.
Yeah.
Not okay. All right.
Sure.
So that's pretty much it. That's kind of verbs with two objects. So again, Mike, if this is difficult, of course you can watch this video again, or I have another video that I can post in the comments, or you can just find it easily on our YouTube.
Yeah, I got it because
Good.
you explained very clearly. I
Good.
got it. I know how to use.
That's my job. Okay, Mike. So let's practice together then.
Okay, no problem.
So how about they? Okay, let's change that. They sent me a new password. How can I change that? They sent me a new password. So this is like option number one. How can I change that to number two?
They send me. They send a new password to me.
Good. Yeah, they sent a new password to me. They sent a new password to me. Good job. Yeah, right. They sent me a new password. I can change. They sent. Oh, sorry. They sent a new password
to me.
To me. Right. They sent a new password to me. Same meaning.
Yeah.
Exactly same meaning. Mike, if I want to change this to it, is also okay.
Yeah.
They sent it to me.
Pronoun. Change to
Yeah,
it.
they
Pronoun.
sent it to me. No problem. They sent me it. No, can't do that. Can't do that. All right, nice. How about number two, Mike?
I direct give the answer.
Yeah.
Okay. I give some flowers to my mom.
Perfect. I gave some flowers to my mom. All right, number three.
Number three. She found some hotels for me.
Yeah, she found some hotels for me, right?
For me.
We find for, right? Found some hotels
Yeah. Found.
for me.
Never
Right?
cannot use
Found,
to. Okay.
right?
For me.
Yeah, find two. No. Why? I don't know. Must remember.
Yeah.
Okay, so how about my grandmother wrote me these letters?
My grandmother wrote these letters or wrote them to me.
Perfect. Yeah, my grandmother wrote me these letters. My grandmother wrote them to me. Right? So again, we use a pronoun, right? We use a pronoun. If I say, if person A says, "Who sent you those letters?" Right? Who sent you those letters? Right? And then B would reply,
My mom sent me this letter.
my mom sent. Okay, so there's two ways we can write this, right? There's two ways we can write this. My mom sent me. Okay, these letters. Actually, we changed to these because it's these because I'm holding them, right? These letters, or sent these letters.
Send the letters to me.
To me. Now, Mike, which one is better? So which one is better? Who sent you those letters? My mom sent me these letters, or my mom sent these letters to me. Which one is better, number one or number two? So they're both the same meaning. Which one is better?
In my view, I prefer use number one.
Number one. Okay. Yeah. So if we write these letters, number one is correct. But the real answer is number three is correct, right? So sent them to me.
To me.
Because in English, Mike, in English, if I say, who sent you those letters? Who sent you those letters? In English, we don't like to repeat. We don't like to say the same thing again and
Oh,
again and
okay,
again,
okay.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I want to change this to a
Yes.
pronoun.
Ah.
I want to change this to a pronoun. So that's why kind of number 3 is better. My mom sent them to me. My
Mm.
mom sent them to me. So remember, if we look at number 4, my mother sent me them. Okay, this is not
Oh.
okay. This is not okay.
Not all day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cannot.
Remember, the pronoun cannot go at the end of the sentence in this case. It's Mike, it's the same as like phrasal verbs, right? Turn off it. I can't say that, right? Turn off it. Turn off the light. Okay. Turn the light off. Okay. Turn it off. Okay. Turn off it. Not okay.
Mm.
Yes, Celine?
Yeah, maybe some Singaporean they like use this.
In my room. Sorry. Sorry, Mike, go on.
Singlish sometimes use this make okay
Singlish.
Singlish yeah
Yeah,
no.
Singlish. I mean, it's okay. Singlish is okay,
Oh.
but it's technically not correct English, right? Hey, turn off it. Cannot. We can't say that. Turn it off. Okay. Turn it off.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, I got it. Okay.
So actually, number 3 is the best for this one.
Oh, the
Number
best was
3
number three.
is the best because we don't want to repeat. So because we have a pronoun, we have the indirect
Mm,
object. We want to use a pronoun for the reply, right? So who sent me? Who sent you those letters? Or who wrote you those letters? My grandmother wrote them to me, right?
mm,
My grandmother wrote
wrote them.
them to me, right? Good. My
Mm,
grandmother wrote them to me. Nice. All right. So Mike, how about number 5? Will you
um,
lend him the money?
mm, will you lend? Will you uh, lend them to him?
Money is it, right?
Oh, it. Oh,
So will
yes.
you lend it to
To
him?
him. The best
Right?
truth.
Yeah, will you lend
Okay.
it to him? Will you
Oh,
lend
you
it?
lend
Will
it.
you lend the money to him? Will you lend it to him? So maybe I'm like, ooh, Mike wants to borrow some money. I don't know, should I give it to him or not? Maybe I'm talking to my wife and she goes, what will you do? Will you lend it to him? Will you lend it to him? And then maybe I'll be like, no, that's my
Actually, you
money.
don't. You don't need to ask your wife.
Yeah, right. But again, if you're just coming on YouTube and you see this and you see that I'm making all these corrections, actually both answers are correct, right? Will you lend him the money? Okay, no problem. Will
Mm,
you lend him the money? No problem. Will you lend the money to him? Both okay.
mm.
Both are fine. Good. Mike, how about number 6?
Number 6, my son made a birthday card to me at school, or my son made it to me at school.
Okay, very good. Made it for me, right?
Oh,
My
made
son
for.
made it
Oh, sorry,
for
made it for.
me,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
My
yeah.
son made it for
I
me at
confused.
school. My
Mm.
son made it for me at school. Very good. Nice. Mike, number 7.
Our car broke down, so my parents offered offered them to us for us.
Okay, so old one is it, right? So offered it
Oh, it, oh, the
to
to us.
us,
Oh, to us, for
right?
us.
Offered it to us. Or, Mike, we can say offered theirs to us because theirs,
Ah,
tamanda, right? Tamanda,
oh,
right?
theirs
So
to us.
theirs to us.
Us.
Did I spell that right?
Oh,
Yeah, offered it theirs to us because it's
theirs.
their new car. So theirs is okay. It is okay. Same meaning in that case. All right.
Oh,
How about number 8?
number 8. We did. We didn't buy a phone. Uh, for my daughter.
Good.
We
We
didn't
didn't.
buy it for my
Yep.
daughter.
right. If you want to change this to a pronoun, we didn't buy it for her or for our daughter, right? We
Yeah.
didn't buy it for her, no problem, right? Remember, buy for, right? Offer to, buy for, right?
Buy
That's
for.
just English. Yay, English. All right, how about last two, Mike? Last two, and then we'll go to, if you have any questions, you can ask. I read the children the first Harry Potter book last week.
Harry Potter. I read the children. Uh, I read the children it last week. Oh,
No?
I read it. Sorry. I read it to the children.
Okay, to the children or to them, right? To the
To them.
children or to them. Good. I read it to the children. I read it to the children. Very good. Nice. And number 10, last one.
A friend sold sold them to me.
Okay. Sold them to me, right? Sold
For
them to me. Again, same meaning. Both of these sentences have the same meaning. Nice. Mike, did you do this in class yesterday, this exercise?
No.
Oh,
Yesterday is the unit one. Only practice some pronounce foreign friend's name.
okay, nice. So tomorrow in class, this will be super easy for you.
Yeah, maybe the same again.
Same book,
Learn.
same answer. So
Oh,
I apologize. I thought you did this already, but it's okay. That's good. It's like pre-learning. So in class, see, your teacher will be like, "Wow, how did you, Mike? You're so good." And you're like,
because the boss
"YouTube
teach
Live."
me first.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Nice. All right, Mike. So yeah, we can stop talking about verbs with two objects. So I know there's 4 people watching on YouTube, which is pretty good. One of them's probably the school's TV. But if you have any questions, please ask me. I'm nice. I'm friendly. Mike, do you have any questions? English questions?
English question. Mm, Actually, I didn't prepare
That's okay.
some question.
That's okay. So
So
we can. Yeah. Sorry.
uh, so Yukiko know this class reopen again?
Yeah. So Yukiko went to Pulau Ubin today.
Oh, Pulau Ubin. Shopping.
Hi, Jenny. Yeah, she went shopping. Pulau. No, not shopping. Like riding bicycle, I think.
Oh,
Yeah. Do you know Pulau Ubin in Singapore?
Pulau Ubin. Is a store should
No.
sells bicycle? I
No.
don't know. Maybe the I'm not familiar with the name of, but actually I know this. A places, a places.
Yeah,
Oh, Wuming Island.
Ubin Island. Yeah, Ubin Island.
Oh, Ubin Island. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I see. I know, but you give the pronouns. I not familiar.
yeah. I
But
gave you the. I think
the
Pulau is island in Malay,
Polo. Yeah. In
Bahasa. I think.
Mandarin we called Wuming Dao.
Wumendao.
Yeah,
Okay,
Wuming Dao.
Wumendao.
Mm.
Nice. Okay, good. So, Mike, we can finish today. That's okay. I think starting next week we should have Yukiko here, so that's good. And then any other students that are watching can join the Zoom link, of course. So, Mike, it's your job to tell your classmates. So tomorrow you're going to be
I
the
will.
superstar student in class, and everyone will be like, "Wow, Mike is so smart," and you're like, "Nope, I just studied on YouTube."
Okay, I will tell my new classmates about the online online free class.
Good man.
Very helpful.
Good man. Okay, so thanks, Mike. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, and next week we'll continue the online class.
Yes, sir. Every week.
Right? Every week. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. In your classroom, I practice more than my own classroom.
Yeah, well, it's 1-to-1, so it's very
Yeah,
different.
one to one.
But next Wednesday, maybe no, Mike. It might have to be next Friday. So I'll keep you posted on the schedule. Okay.
Or maybe change to Friday. Okay, no problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Mm,
Okay.
mm.
See
Okay.
you. See you next week, or
Thank
see
you
you
very
tomorrow.
much. Thank you. Thank you very much. See you
Bye.
tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, YouTube.
Disappear?